What's good? I'm gonna let anybody come. I guess I'm gonna do this little live chat. What the fuck happened to the Truther movement? What happened to the Truther movement? I mean, it got pretty interesting with the hoaxsters. You know, when the hoaxsters came out with the Boston bombing, and then with Sandy Hook, I thought the hoaxsters were a nice addition to the Truth Movement. A lot of you guys go, well, what the fuck is the Truth Movement? The Truth Movement happened in September 9/11. A lot of us was not happy with what happened. I'm gonna tell you what happened. It was my first day working at this job, right? And it's funny. I can't tell you too much because we're going to this censorship later. They're going censorship crazy. That's another thing about the Truth Movement. The Truth Movement has been hijacked by hacks. But, I mean, there's nothing new underneath the sun. I mean, the Truther Movement was really almost usurped by the Illuminati dorks. The people who just said everything was Illuminati and they don't even know where the Illuminati comes from. The Illuminati, we'll get to that later, is a revolutionary group. That's all they do is throw away monarchs and powers that be. That's who your Illuminati is. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. You might be talking about culture creation. That's something else. Motherfucker, read a book. But anyway, back to this Truth Movement. I'm going to have to call out names. A lot of you motherfuckers are trying to act like this Las Vegas shooting is not a hoax. And so they get into this weird pseudo area of where it's real, it's not real. Cognitive dissonance. I'm going to speak on it. I think that motherfucker Jay Dyer, he might be an agent. Jay Dyer might be an agent. There's nothing new underneath the sun, fam. I mean, Steve Coakley already went through Carl Quigley's books. And I swear, and I'm sorry to get racist on you guys, but it seems like when a black person says it, it don't have the same weight as when white people repeat the same shit black people say. It may be even vice versa. It may be the same thing. What we need to do, you guys, is get together. I'm talking about the real Truther movement. If you believe in the truth, I'm talking about Jews and Christians becoming one. We will help you Muslims out later. Y'all motherfuckers is gonna need some help. Allah ain't finna help y'all motherfuckers. Ain't no divine intervention finna to happen. Alright? So the Truther movement, right? I don't remember all the truthers. The shit really started around 2005, 2006 when the Truther movement. YouTube started the Truther movement. And so I came out with a video called The Amalgamation of the Hive Mind when they got rid of the activity button. See, and then they gave us that trending button. Trending. And I did a video about truthers versus trendy motherfuckers. And this is when I was talking about, see, a lot of people are into entertainment. They're not into information, right? So a lot of people want to be entertained. So, and the powers that be, they know that. So they'll put all these agents out to tell you guys quarter truths and to spin it out to something else. Now, why do I think Jay Dyer is an agent? Well, because I know who Red Ice is. I know what Red Ice is. I know every single... I'm a real truther. I'm a real YouTuber. So I know everybody. See, my girl be like, how do you know it? I just know everybody. Now, a lot of this Travis stock, okay? And you'll have sites like Godlike Productions and then the agents that fall in thereof. So, the Truther movement, right? Plasma Burns, I respect all the hoaxers. See, there's hoaxers and there's truthers, but I think we're all the same. The hoaxers don't really get into the esoteric stuff, and I'm glad that the hoaxers came out and provided the information that these were hoaxes, because they had people like Truth pushing these things were real. Now, we know the dates these are going to happen. We knew everything. We didn't know exactly where it was going to happen, but we knew something was going to take place. And if you notice, there's a theme, right? Schools, right? It's some communistic shit. Also, another thing, Alex Jones in 1776. Are you a Mason or something, sir? 1776. But hey, so just got back from vacation from the desert. And I had a good time, man. It's hard for me, but I do respect a lot of the Hispanic families that do have these communities in these deserts, or even the white folks, even a couple sprinkle black folk girls around, black people and stuff. But I kind of wish I spoke the language. But you know, so back to the Truth Movement. Now, I'm going to dwell on this for a second because there's way other topics to talk about than in-house fighting. That's all it is. So, now you got this Vegas shooting, right? Hathor. So Hathor had a sacrifice. She sacrificed her children in front of the Luxor. So Jay Dyer wants you to believe that this shit is fake. Oh no, it's real. These guys want to say it's real, it's fake. There's something political going on with ideology. And I'm going to tell you guys, I'm not trying to be racist, but can white folks quit hijacking the Truth Movement? What is this? You're the alt-right? Do your fucking history. There's nobody more conservative in history than black Americans. That's why they actually had a pro-tel to take us out. Because we were super conservative, while y'all motherfuckers was being Greek. Ain't nobody tripping on that shit. It's a new day, and we're right here. Yesterday's yesterday, and we all need to grow up as men and accept people as being men. I don't care if you're Jewish. I know we all have our stuff, and we can get stuck and caught up on there, but there's nothing new underneath the sun, you guys. Let's change this shit. So back to what the fuck happened to the Truth Movement? Well, I'll tell you the real truthers. When 9/11 happened, the truthers, nobody, black people said it was you, Bush. Other academics, aka white people, needed, I don't know, experts or something to tell them that the shit was it was staged. It was not, 9/11 was not a hoax. That's called a false flag. There's a difference in a hoax and a false flag and some other shit. Inside, and as well as an inside job, legally speaking. So, a nigga was all like, I didn't deal with it with World Trade. I think I told you guys. But anyway, I just saw how people were just so ready to bomb somebody else. You see these fat ass, see, I'm an ex-firefighter, so I was living in the mountains, and you see these fat ass Americans. I'm fat too, but at the time I wasn't. See all this veneer patriotism. Now, at the time, and it's such a shame that they use the American people's gullibleness to go blow up some nomadic people so the Masons can complete the full circle. Okay, the full circle. We have gone full circle. You motherfuckers gonna keep on playing. But so they're building Babylon again. That's what Baghdad is. That's what Iraq was for. We have gone full circle. So, and the powers that be know this. and they're looking for full spectrum dominance. And through the sciences of the Frankfurt School and the Freudian and what ungodly of, they have every tentacles and everything. The only thing they don't have is your free thought, and they're working on that shit right now. Now let's get on to that shit. Black identity extremists, bi. This is a movie, Get Out, bi, nigga. So government runs around, and I don't even want to call them government. What do we call them? The deep state wants to go around and wait, number one, listen, they started Jim Crow. Okay, number one, so as they take down monuments for statues of let's say southern apartheid oppression of whatever your group, black, right? Now they come with this cognitive dissonance of this black identity extremists. And you got these fake ass, and I don't mean it like this, but there's coon niggas. I could be a coon nigga. Anybody can be a coon nigga. You never know. You just gotta know it. It takes one to know one. So anyway, this one dude is all saying, that's right. But he has no idea that the government is staging these black extremists, what are the archetypes, I guess? They're making this up. So they're making laws, and it's called manufacturing consent. Noam Chomsky spits it out. Manufacturing consent. And that's what it's, in that alone. And so we gonna have to give this baton off to somebody. And I'm thinking about giving it off to the fucking Mexicans. I'm saying the hell with black Americans and the hell with white Americans. Even the hell with some Jews. I mean, there's nothing new underneath the sun. These people, they're innocent. And it talks about it in the Bible. Man will soon be corrupted. So you need a yoke. So Jesus was talking about, take my yoke. Now, he said his yoke was easy. Might be. He also said his water is everlasting. Might be if you know that scripture. But anyhow, Truther movement. So that's what I'm about. I'm like the last truther I think I was. Now people say, don't identify yourself. Well, what's wrong with, Jesus was a truther. He was the truth, right? So he must have been the truther, right? Yeah. So I still see, like I said, the hoaxsters are holding on, and I think you hoaxsters are doing a good job. I know it gets bored, but I want you guys, the hoaxsters, you guys don't know about books. See, us truthers, we read information. So maybe I'll start going over some of these books to tell you what you guys. There's a book called Propaganda, and there's vertical propaganda and horizontal propaganda. You need to, there's all these kind of propagandas that none of us can escape. If you understand what propaganda is. Propaganda is a man should be with a woman. That's propaganda. A man should be with a woman. And it's the truth. Now you can say a man should be with a man. You can call that, now that's fake news. Or that's a different type of propaganda. See, propaganda is actually supposed to be a people's core belief system. As Goebbels and Hitler expressed the power of propaganda through nationalism. Now, the second hysterica. Now we're done with nationalism. I don't even know why you folks are even stuck on nationalism right now. Wasn't it just a tool to get us into these World War I and World War II? And yes, we need to keep our borders. I totally agree. But we have to look at the Hegelian, yes, the Hegel effect. I have to study some more. Anyway, about the Hegel effect. And so I've been noticing a lot of YouTubers. Maybe we need to start giving more people a shot at this. I've been listening to some pretty good people here and there. But now this Vegas thing. They call Vegas a global city. So maybe the world is a stage, and so we know what this is about. We also know that rich people go to Vegas. So now we know the mark of the beast says it will get rich and poor. Everybody. So now you rich motherfuckers ain't finna. It's everybody, even you motherfuckers in the military finna get it. Everybody finna get it. Even you motherfuckers ushering in. Like Trump. The king, he's our modern day King Nebuchadnezzar, Trump. Okay? So, you better, you better know that. It's a thing called super cities. You fuckheads will all be in them. If you can stay rural, stay rural. But we know, like with me, it's hard to be rural. I think I'd have like a couple of wives or some shit to go rural or something. Hopefully that'd be cool. Give me a couple of wives and go rural. But that's what it's about. Now, speaking on this shit, what's up with this Christianity? We're going to have to organize this Christianity. There's going to have to be sects of Christianity. There's going to have to be a righteous community and then a pious community. And what I mean by that, time is running out, Christian. You motherfuckers, see, you not Ashkenazi, you are not Jews. There are no Christians in the Bible. You motherfuckers are only here for a moment. So better use your time wise. So I was talking to my buddy about it's like the Christians have like given up the state of Israel. I mean, I'm not sure if y'all remember, these motherfuckers, everybody's gonna be up in Israel. But now the Jews are gonna be King Nebuchadnezzar. Right? Right? So they warring with everybody up over there. Everybody around that, in that Israel area. Call it a day. You a Muslim? Keep your religion, but my nigga, you better get a new yoke. That shit ain't finna work. It might. But I don't think Muslim is like an intellectual religion. So you're not gonna, you don't have really too many independent thinkers. So you guys are already self-policed. You guys are already kind of in a hive mind mentality already. Shit. Religion could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. Well, that's all I got, you guys. Hit me up if you like this shit. Peace.